Hello guys, welcome to another episode of this mini-series here in Morocco. Right now I'm in a grand taxi and we are on our way from the Atlas Mountains down to Marrakech and the surf town of Essaouira. Stay tuned for the episode. Woo-hoo! Assalamu alaikum and welcome to the third and final episode of this mini-series here in Morocco. In just 2 weeks time, me and Damiaan here, we're gonna try and show you as many cool sides of Morocco as possible. We're gonna prove that you can travel Morocco on the cheap, budgeteer style and help you discover all variety of things this Islamic country has to offer. From experiencing the local life in ancient cities, trying out the public transport, tasting the Moroccan cuisine, trekking the highest summit in the Atlas Mountains, and exploring the coast of the Atlantic Ocean. So be sure to check out this mini-series of the Budgeteers. This episode is sponsored by Skillshare. If you want to join the online learning community for creators with more than 25,000 classes in design, business, and more, then click our special link below. The first 500 Budgeteer followers will get a 2-month free trial. So start learning today. Previously on A Budgeteer in Morocco. After just 9 days in Morocco, Damiaan and myself, we managed to travel across hundreds and hundreds of kilometers and visit 3 very unique Moroccan cities by cheap public transport, by bus and by train, and even crossed the desert and found our way into the Atlas Mountains, where we pushed ourselves to the limit and made it to the summit of the highest mountain, Mount Toubkal. It has been an insane and crazy journey so far, with the trek of Mount Toubkal as a high point, in every sense of the word. But it did take all the energy we had left to finish the 10-hour descent back to Imlil. Luckily, this amazing view greeted us the next morning, and we were ready to begin our next adventure. Hello, good morning guys. We just left our amazing watch out. There's a donkey coming through. We just left our amazing accommodation here in Imlil. It's called Atlas Mazik Sheet or Lodge. They have 2 places. We are now walking, which is hurting us extremely because yesterday we arrived really late after a full day of walking. But we slept about 7-8 hours and now we're up bright and early to take a grand taxi all the way to Marrakech, and from there we're gonna try either take a bus or a train to Essaouira.
That's the plan.
That's the plan. We've had like a tiny breakfast, all on the go,
and we're all already late. So
yeah.
Now you have to go to a grand taxi. The taxi will bring us to Marrakech, but we first have to negotiate a price. Like everywhere in Morocco, you have to negotiate everything.
Yeah.
But we also have to wait until the taxi is full.
Yeah.
The taxis here between the smaller villages are like buses. You know, they fill every taxi with a lot of people, and you have to wait until they're full, or you have to pay for every empty seat.
Yeah.
And we're not gonna do that because
Budgeteers.
am I right?
So we're a bit behind schedule, so we hope we can fill the taxi as fast as possible. They're already calling after us.
One thing is for sure, it's gonna be a long ass. Oh, it would be so cool if an ass just passed by.
Yeah.
Okay, a long ass day.
It's gonna be a long ass day.
Long ass day, my man.
Okay, we've already found another guy who's going to Marrakech. So we're 3 now, but we're still negotiating prices and a direct route to Marrakech. It's patience is the name of the game.
I'm so tired, and so is this sheep.
Mercedes. Cuatro adelante, dos.
¿Cuatro adelante? ¿Hay cuatro atrás?
Atrás, cuatro atrás y dos adelante.
No cabemos cuatro detrás. 40, porque he was asking
Si
before.
queremos pagar 200, ponemos 3.
He wants to get 200 for the three of us instead of 50 each. Otherwise, he says that we should go 4 behind. So I don't think it makes sense that. So.
No, I think 50 is
50
already
cada
too much.
uno para ir ahí. Yo vine con 35.
35
Yo vine con
con 6 personas, ¿no?
Sí, pero gran taxi.
No,
Esto es un
también.
turismo. Un turismo.
También gran taxi. No, precio 35, 6
No.
personas 200 días. Si queremos pagar 200, 3 personas, esa de ahora. 150 no.
It's pushing hard. That's your wish. That's your
Hard
wish,
negotiators here, eh?
Yes. So, well,
He knows that we don't have any other option.
well, yeah.
If
we
you
have
wanna strengthen your haggling skills, come to Morocco.
And learn how to speak Spanish.
Yeah, well, he speaks both, yeah? English and Spanish.
Yeah, the sheep seem to have better luck fixing a ride than us. But after another half an hour of waiting, we settled on a decent price and got a private taxi for 50 dirham each. On the drive, we had one last chance to take in the magnificent beauty of the mountains. But the heavy rainstorm of yesterday seemed to have caused some damage to the road. So we drove slowly ahead until we were out of the mountains. It was a smooth and easy ride once we were out of the Atlas. So we chatted and chilled along the way, sharing stories and enjoying the views. And soon we arrived in Marrakech.
Okay, our taxi dropped us off right outside here in Marrakech. It is a lot hotter here than in the mountains. We forgot that this is actually a desert. But we're only here for a couple of hours here in Marrakech because we are just passing through. But we know a really good place that has really good falafel. And so that's why we're carrying our backpacks for another kilometer with our tired legs all the way across this busy square. Giving the extra time, we're gonna try and rest up because staying in the sun all day here is not a good idea.
Fuh! Melting.
Melting meat.
Melting meat. These fucking trainers.
And after a quick bite in the busy city of Marrakech, we had to get back on the move in the hot desert sun and fix a taxi to get us to the bus station. Today we didn't have anything booked in advance, so we were actually really lucky to get the very last seats on the bus to Essaouira. And with some cool refreshments, this 4-hour bus ride and the last leg of our journey today went along very smooth. Oh yeah, sitting in the back, we've got AC on this bus, and we made it in time. Sponsored by Explora. Alright, we just got off the bus over there. We are now in Essaouira. Finally, coast town. We've already seen the sea out of the windows of the bus. So that means feels like we're on a holiday now.
Finally, we can chill.
Finally, we can chill. That's what we came here to do on this episode. See how we can chill, relax, and have more of these coast towns vibe in Morocco.
We're trying to
Completely different from the Atlas.
We're trying to give you as much experiences, different experiences in Morocco as we can give you. Like, you know, we covered the cities, we covered the Atlas Mountains, now we're covering the coast.
The coast.
Beach life.
Beach life. Hashtag beach life.
Hashtag beach life. Has to be quite easy.
Just to show you that there's multiple ways of backpacking around Morocco. And we're only seeing half of it. Give us another 2 weeks and we'll show you way more.
Crazy. We didn't cover the desert yet.
Yeah.
That's for another series, mini-series.
The reason why we came here is because he had 2 weeks off and he was saying like, well, I want to do something different. I want to do something cool. That's why I said, well, Damiaan, if you're traveling, you do something cool. I want to film it. Hence, this Mini-Budgeteer series is born. And it has been going pretty well.
Yeah, so far.
Yeah, but let's not jinx it, because we still need to find a hostel. Yeah.
Dodge all these guys, taxi drivers. No, thank you.
We seemed to have luck on our side when we were making our way through the Medina in search of a hostel. And unlike Marrakech, we were not scammed this time. We've actually had 2 people now that have shown us the right directions, who have been really kind to us. Unlike in Marrakech. And then
Marrakech, they were really... Oh, follow me, trust me, this way. No. Trust you. Here, I can trust people.
So we ended up finding some cheap bunk beds. And as the sun was setting over Essaouira, we hopped onto the roof to get a good look at this quiet town and enjoy the views. The salty sea breeze and the cold winds made us realize that we were starving and craving for some fish. So we quickly hopped into town in search for some typical Moroccan fish dishes. We found our way to the fish market, which was really cool. It was really authentic and full of life. And it had some strange creatures you don't get to see in your average supermarket. We bought some fish and let a local restaurant grill it for us. And we devoured our meals. Sadly, no leftovers for these beggars. And afterwards, we treated ourselves to a Moroccan beer in a fancy bar.
Water. It's water. It's water, but it's beer.
Before heading to bed, ready to explore Essaouira properly the next day. It felt great to wake up in this beautiful town on such a beautiful day. And we were so happy to finally have a chance to rest and sleep in. Because we were still hurting from climbing Toubkal, so we wanted to take things really slow today. And Essaouira turned out to be the perfect place to do just that.
We strolled around town and really liked the calm atmosphere here. Life just seems to go a bit slower here, and people in the streets are way more relaxed. Afterwards, we headed to the beach and saw that there were tons of different activities going on here.
This place is really popular for water sports, as it has a steady wind blowing most of the year. But we were just chilling today, but we vowed to go surfing the next morning.
Breakfast.
Good morning. We are up and about once again very early because we need to get breakfast, because we will need all the energy we can get, because we're going surfing right now. We dragged ourselves out of bed. Everyone in the hostel is still sleeping. But we want to make as much advantage as we can out of this day. So that's why we want to go out early and surf.
Cowabunga, dude.
Yeah.
Cowabunga. I'm not so much in a cowabunga mood, actually, but oh well.
He's not a morning person.
I'm a morning person. I'm hungry. Everything is still sore. But
Yeah.
look at it. I sound so old. Everything is so sore. Oh well. We're gonna do just fine.
Yes, once we found some breakfast, Damiaan was starting to feel much better. These local shops are the best. They have really good pastries and they're really cheap. Plus you can wash them down with some fresh pressed pomegranate juice. So now we're ready to face the waves. Alright, we're in our wetsuits. We just rented boards and a wetsuit here at Explora. We're ready to go into the Atlantic Ocean.
It's my first time, so I'm quite excited.
Yeah,
and
first time surfing.
freaking out at the same time, but it'll be alright.
It'll be alright, it'll be fun. But first, we need to switch to GoPro. We finished surfing! Woo. Your first lesson, how did it go?
Oh my god. Oh my god. It was a really nice experience. I loved it, but dude, it's so hard. It's not as easy as I thought. But I managed to like stand up on my board for 5 times.
Yeah,
So that's apparently that's a good thing.
that's a good thing. Surfing is a sport that takes a while to learn, and we had some fun. The waves weren't really that good today, because there's a lot of wind. But it was fun. The girls were really good as well. they got the hang of it. And we heard that here in Essaouira, there's something really special. And I bet you can't believe it. There are fixed taxi prices here.
I've heard.
Yes.
7-8 dirham, and they don't haggle about the price. So let's put it to the test.
Let's put it to the test.
Okay,
we're gonna test it out. And because we're too tired to walk and we need to go back to our hostel ASAP because we need to check out.
We have to check out like 10 a.m. It's already 1.
Yeah.
It's already 1.
Okay, found the cab. Let's check it out. Oh, I can't fit in it.
Let's kijken of het best is. Is er nog eentje? 7 dirham. Oh no. Merci.
Shukran.
I can't believe it. They didn't. This is unique in Morocco.
The myth is true. A taxi in Essaouira costs 7 dirham, which is 70 euro cents. Not even €1.
That's crazy. That's just 7 dirhams. That's up.
We're speechless. We are speechless. This is amazing.
Essaouira is an example for all.
Essaouira, okay, you have just become so much better for being honest. We asked, Damiaan asked the taxi driver, how much is it? And we were like, let's see what he says. Let's see what he says. He was just really honest, said like 7 dirham. 7 dirham for 2.
I guess him.
What now?
I guess him mijn zakje geval, denk ik. Wacht, doe eens even uit,
Yeah, full panic mode. It turns out that my phone fell out of my pocket in the taxi, so we ran back to get it, and with more good fortune on our side, we found our driver and got my phone back in no time. We were so relieved when we walked back to the hostel. But we still had to pack and check out of the hostel, so we rushed it to make it in time for sunset at the harbor.
The day has flown by, guys. Here in Essaouira, it's so chill. But right now, we're in the fish market. It is a perfect place to check out the sunset.
Yeah, looks really great. This is like
this is a cool place, man. All these shipyards.
This is like a fish market. I think they like fishermen who like the. I think they sell their fish here that they couldn't sell at the bigger fish market.
Yeah,
so
all the leftovers.
All the leftovers, yeah. Here
Still
they sell
fresh.
like really cheap fish, I think.
Yeah.
The stuff they're selling here, like fucking sharks and rays and.
Yeah.
Stinks like hell though. But it's a really cool place. You can really feel the local vibes here.
Yeah, man. We are liking the vibes here in Essaouira.
I loved it. Like, I love the city more. Like, yesterday I loved it, but today I loved it more. You know, it's like I keep on loving it more the longer I stay.
It's been really cool that we've gotten more time to explore this city. Even these little outside corners of the Medina. Oh, perfect. crazy sunset was this? Morocco's beautiful.
Morocco is fucking beautiful and so diverse. Guys, come visit Morocco. It's not far away. Well, if you're European.
This day was a success. Some days were really hard with all the bus travel, train travel, but this is worth it.
Yeah.
Great sunset.
I'm so glad we kept this for last.
Yeah, for
This
sure.
is just,
Yeah, mellow, chill, our kind of vibe. It's working out well. But the next thing we need to do now, because we checked out of our hostel, and right now we need to go and meet our couchsurfing
Our
hosts.
first couchsurfing hosts in Morocco,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. But we can only stay with him for one day, so we're gonna try and do as many things with him as possible. Yeah. Everyone's here as well. This is the local spot.
What's up, guys? We just met this guy, Fabio.
Hey, what's up?
He's a subscriber as well. We found him here. in
He
Essaouira.
recognized Thijs. Well, he didn't recognize me. But no, you will.
Actually, we found a really cheap place to eat here behind the mosque. The main street is right up there, and if you eat there, it costs 3 times as much. But here is where the locals eat. We have a dinner for like 25 dirham, 30 dirham.
Yeah.
Which is a good price. So a budgeteer meal in the middle of the street.
Not bad.
It's really cozy actually.
Still waiting for my fish dough.
Yeah.
Yes.
After that delicious Moroccan meal, we said goodbye to Fabio and made our way through the city to find our couchsurfing host. We're now just outside of Medina, got our bags, and now we're gonna go into another cheap taxi. Okay, good morning guys. We woke up at our couchsurfing host place and we left his place. Unfortunately, we were not allowed to film him.
Yeah.
He wasn't really keen on being on camera,
I was a little shy, but
which is totally okay. We just wanted to stay with him and be respectful to him and not filming. But we will say how it was anyway. What were your thoughts, Damiaan?
my thoughts, he was an awesome guy. He was an awesome guy.
Yeah.
Really friendly.
Really chilled.
We had some really deep conversations with him.
Yeah.
He was really, he was really good for. He's always really good for his guests. He offered us food. He offered us tea, some good advice. Great guy. Great guy.
Yeah. That being said, it's our last day and in Essaouira right now. We were really glad that we couchsurfed, but we need to fill up this day and we wanted to do some more surfing actually. Afterwards, we will head down and take a bus to Casablanca.
6-hour drive.
Yeah, which is really, really long. But we'll enjoy the last views here in Essaouira. We love this place. We don't want to leave this place. But the weather is amazing.
Yeah, all good things come to an end. And as you can tell, we are really impressed by Essaouira. The beaches, the streets, the amazing atmosphere, and the people. Another high point for sure.
Yes, exactly. But we had to get going in the end and catch our evening bus. So we made ourselves comfortable and enjoyed Morocco's beautiful countryside. Taking long bus journeys like this really makes you realize how big this country is. It's massive. So after a long, long drive, late into the night, we made it to the largest city of Morocco, Casablanca. Okay, good morning guys. It's the day after now. We've arrived in Casablanca late last night for the bus and we got into the only hotel we were able to find, the only room that was available.
The only room that was available for a reasonable price.
Reasonable.
Because Casablanca is... Wait, there are no hostels here.
No, there are no hostels.
Or like cheap hostels. Doesn't exist here.
We wanted to get this hotel room anyway because we wanted to divide up our 6-hour bus trip, which was really exhausting. So now we got some sleep, which was worth it. And now we have just 2 hours to check out the city before we have to go to the airport to catch our flight home. So we want to check out downtown Casablanca in that time. But this city is massive. Coming from Essaouira, this city is bursting with people and with cars.
Yeah.
So we don't know if we've got enough time to actually explore the center of it, but we'll try. Apparently Casablanca is well known for its traffic. And more specifically for its traffic jams. Look at this roundabout. It's crazy.
Like we're in Southeast Asia.
Yeah. It has some Southeast Asia vibes. Or a bit like India. Okay, this is a budgeteer first. We are actually trying to like hitchhike a cab. We've stood here for more than 15 minutes. We've seen plenty of taxis pass by and they don't want to pick us up. I've never experienced this before.
Yeah.
Normally taxis stop immediately, even if they have someone in the back.
Even if I don't need a cab, they just...
This city apparently has over 10,000, maybe 11,000 taxis.
For like
Although
3
we
million
can
people.
find none who wants to take it.
There's one.
Are we? No.
Typical.
We stood there for a long time and saw that our last hour to visit the biggest tourist attraction in Casablanca was running out, and we couldn't miss it. But eventually we got picked up and drove across town as fast as possible in this traffic.
We have just arrived at Hassan II Mosque. Woo! So, guys, what you gotta know about this mosque, this is the only mosque in Morocco that we as non-Muslims can enter. It's also the largest mosque in Morocco, and it's one of the 7 highest mosques in the world, I think.
Yeah, look how tall it is. Crazy.
Crazy high. Beautiful.
This mosque gets even more impressive when you stand next to it, all covered in beautiful marble and mosaics. Unfortunately, it's $30 entry fee, and due to our budget and time limit, we thought it would be nicer just to sit outside, relax, and spot some Instagrammers. With this final thing off our list and our time in Morocco all gone, we made our way to the train station.
We're at the train station. Gotta catch our train. I think we have like about how many minutes? We have like 10 minutes, I don't know. We gotta go. Let's go.
We just heard the airport was actually another hour outside of the city. So we were quite late and got worried we might not make it in time. So we rushed through the airport and hoped we could still catch our flight home.
Alright, we made it back to Belgium, guys. I want to thank the Moroccan people for their hospitality, especially making my first African travel experience so well. Yeah. It was really great. Who else do we need to thank? We need to thank you guys for watching this series. I know this is a mini-series, and series 4 is bound to come soon with Patty and Lena again, so you'll see their faces again, which I cannot wait for. So thank you, and if you like what we've done here, subscribe, share, and buy a t-shirt if you have the chance. It really helps us out. So I hope the next time I see you guys is in series 4. Right now, we're going home. What do you think? Time for a beer? Ja, tijd voor een pintje. Alright. Eindelijk 3 bieren. Another special thank you to our sponsor, Skillshare. Skillshare is a really good way to learn new skills on a budget for just $10 a month for an annual subscription. If you want to start documenting your own travels now, like Damiaan, I would recommend Jordi's class on the basics of editing. Follow our special link below to get a free premium membership trial for 2 months that gives you unlimited access to 25,000 classes, many of whom are in photography, filmmaking, editing, and much, much more. Thank you and enjoy. Alright guys, the editing's done. Thanks for watching the Morocco series. If you want more specific advice on Morocco, Damiaan and I have included a special epilogue at the end of this video with good advice, so go and watch that. If you're interested in our new series, then you will have to click this square. Guys, the destinations of our next series is gonna be Sri Lanka. Guys, we're going to Sri Lanka. Man, this is an amazing island and we are gonna budgeteer the shit out of it. And this series is gonna be bigger than ever. But actually, Penny and Lena are already on their way and I still need to finish packing, so I need to hurry. See you guys in series 4. Alright, let's go. Here's a special Morocco epilogue. Okay, we found a nice little spot here by the side of the ocean with the view of the mosque. I thought this was the perfect moment to talk about our experience and what these past 2 weeks have been. Like, Damiaan, what were your thoughts on the last 2 weeks here in Morocco?
It was an amazing experience. Amazing experience. This is the second time I came to Morocco.
Yeah.
First time was in winter, so it was a different experience. Still nice, but different. But this is the first time I actually traveled through the country and saw all the diversity, because that's also a word that you can use for Morocco.
Yeah.
Like, Morocco is not only a place where you can find, you know, the first thing you think about when you think about Morocco is desert, camels, tagines, I don't know.
Yeah,
But
and that's about it. Yeah,
that's about it. That's about it. That's the first thing that I thought about when I came to Morocco. I didn't know that there were mountains in Morocco, 4,000 meter high.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
I didn't know that every city was different as well. Every city has its own cuisine, every city has its own habits, and we've explored a couple of them now. We could stay here for another month and discover some more. So I think we were already saying this, we want to come back in the future and explore it some more, but we only have 2 weeks now, so we have to go back to work. And for those of you who are thinking of coming to Morocco, it is a real country that will test your travelers' abilities.
Yeah.
So if you come here, be prepared for haggling. It'll be some sort of emotional roller coaster if you're not used to it, but it will reward you in so many other ways as well. we always say the harder it is to get somewhere, the more rewarding it is, and Morocco is definitely in that category. The people, what do you think about the people actually?
People are amazing.
Yeah.
I use that word a lot, amazing. But it is what it is. They're amazing. There are a lot of stereotypes about Arab people and about Moroccan people in general.
Yeah.
But so many of the stereotypes that they're not true.
Yeah, the stereotype that mostly is linked to Moroccan people is that they're like bargainers and sellers like in Marrakech. But everywhere we go, people say, this is not Marrakech.
Yeah.
Like everybody says hello on the street here, greets you very nicely. And only in Marrakech, on the busy shopping streets, in the souks, yeah, there you have hagglers and people who actually harass you. Everywhere else they've been pretty nice.
Yeah. Try not to judge people when you come here.
Yeah.
The first thing we also did, the first thing that you will do when you're here in Morocco, you will always say no to people. You will always think that they're trying to scam you. But we had it multiple times that we said like no, we don't trust. Like we said no because we thought they wouldn't want to sell us something, and they were like upset and they said like, yo, I'm not from Marrakech. I'm trying to help you, and they were actually genuinely trying to help us. Be wary, be assertive.
Yeah, look past the people that try to scam you and look at the other people who actually are being nice. Don't let a few rotten apples.
Don't generalize. Never ever.
Yeah.
Not in Morocco, not
For
anywhere.
Sure.
Don't do that.
It'll be a good lesson. And yeah, we recommend anyone coming here. Seriously, Morocco has a lot to offer for everybody. For people who are searching for adventure and sports, Morocco has it all. You can do surfing, you can do trekking in the Atlas Mountains, and much more. Then you have endless culture and history to explore. If you like it more luxurious, well, you're on the wrong channel, but that's possible too.
Get the fuck out of here.
This country is very good if you want to do it on a budget. We've done it now, and I think on the half of $1,000 each. We've had to cramp a lot of things into these 2 weeks, so we could have done it even cheaper. Like I think we could have done it a lot cheaper if we had more time.
Yeah.
So if you come here, if you're a young traveler or old, whatever, and you don't have a lot of money, Morocco is a good destination, and we as the budgeteers totally approve it. We gotta round things up. We gotta say goodbye to the mosque and to Casablanca and the ocean. Bye waves.
Bye waves, beautiful waves to surf on.
We would love to surf some more, but we need to go to the airport to go back. We'll have to rush it. Okay, and we'll see you at the airport. Let's go. Woo-hoo.